Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I just finished some gym, and then now it's at 11 p.m. in the night, and I'm just thinking, why don't I try to continue again learning Python for my PCEP exam preparation. Yeah. Alright, so this video I'm just continuing what I left before. I think now it's we are in module 4, and yeah, so let's continue our my learning journey. Alright, so I think last video, this is what we left over. Okay, let's continue. Some simple function, Fibonacci numbers. There are a sequence of integers number built using a very simple rule. The first elements of the sequence is equal to 1, and the second is also equal to 1. VIB. Every subsequent number is the sum of the two preceding numbers. Here are some of the first Fibonacci number. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1 plus 2, 5, 2 plus 3. Okay, 1, 2. If Fibonacci, let's create our fib function and test it here. So we create a function fib with the parameter n, and if n is less than 1, return none, but if n is less than 3, return 1. Element 1, then we create a variable element 1 is equal to element 2 is equal to 1. The sum is equal to 0. For I, then we create some kind of a loop. For I in range 3 n plus 1, the sum equal to element 1 plus element 2. Okay, so here range element 1 comma element 2 is equal to element 2 comma sum, return the sum. Okay, and now we testing for I. For n in range 110, print okay, analyze for the loop body carefully, find out how we move element 1 and element 2 variables through the subsequent Fibonacci numbers. The test part of the code produce the following output. 1. Okay, so in the end we will create another for loop with n in range 1 to 10 for testing, and then print n, and then is greater than, let's say, function Fibonacci n here. So I think the way the program read this, first they go to Fibonacci and then go to here for n in range 1 to 10, print n Fibonacci n, and then so 1 the program read def fib n, and then it goes directly to here for n in range 1 to 10, and then it's gonna print n, and then because n we start with 1 and then Fibonacci 1, then what it does is just it will go directly into the function because we call the function, and then it goes here. So 1 is 1 less than 1. The answer is no, because 1 is not less than 1. If n is less than 3, then return 1. So n will equal to 1, and element 1 plus 2 return 1. Okay, so 1, and then 2 is 2 less than 3. This one false, but this one is true, so return 1 again. So 2 is equal to 1. But then when it comes to 3, 3 is definitely not less than 1. 3 is definitely not less than 3. That's why element 1 is equal to element 2, 1, sum 0. Then the program will continue into here. So element 1 for I in range 3 n plus 1. So we know that n is equal to 3, and then 3 range 3 plus 1, 4. The sum of element 1 plus 2 is 2. Element, so 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 2. The sum is equal to 2. Yeah, 2. And then when you come here again, it goes to 5, 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, so you're gonna continue like that. Okay, that's clear. Some simple function recursion. There is one more thing that we want to show you to make everything complete. It's recursion, and these terms may describe many different concepts, but one of them is especially interesting. In these fields, the recursion is a technique where a function invokes itself. So Fibonacci numbers definition is a clear example of recursions. Okay, let's see. So we have a variable, we have a function defib, and then same as previous example, we have n minus is less than 1 inside this function, and then for I, and then yeah, anything, and then we create also another loop. So n in range 1 to 10 as a testing. Then if I run the program, I think this one should looks like this, the same as previous example. So 1 1, 2 is 1, 3, and so on and so forth. So that's some simple function recursion. Okay, all right. So a key takeaways here: a function can call other function of itself. When a function calls itself, the situation is known as recursion. So when a function calls itself, the situation is known as recursion. So when it calls itself, you can use recursion function in Python to write clean and elegant code and divide it into a smaller organized chunk. On the other hand, you need to be careful, as it might be easy to make a mistake and create a function which never terminates. Interesting. Okay, and in this case, recursive implementation of the factorial function. Okay, then we create a function factorial with the parameter n. If n is equal to 1, return 1, else return n factorial n minus 1. It's print factorial 4. Okay. So 4 not equal to 1, so 4. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Exercise 1. This is interesting. What will happen when you attempt to run the following snippet and why? Okay, so we have a def function factorial n return n times factorial n minus 1. So print factorial 4. So we know the parameter 4, and then return 4 times factorial 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 2 1. A recursion error. The factorial function has no termination condition, so build Python will raise an exception. Okay, no termination. Okay, alright, let's try it again. So what will happen when you attempt to run the following snippet and why? Okay, so we have a function. You get a function def factorial n and return n factorial n minus 1, and then outside this function we want to print factorial this function factorial with the parameter 4. So what will happen? Then what will happen is that it will cause an error because there is no termination here. It will always keep continue again, and if we check, yeah, alright, recursion error maximum. Second exercise. What is the output of the following snippet? Def okay, we have a function def fun with the parameter a, and then inside that, if a is greater than 30, return 3, else return a plus fun a plus 3. So if we print fun 25, so the first one, is it correct? No, it's not correct. It's not greater than 30. So return 3. It will print 3 here. Why is it not return 3? That's interesting. Print fun. Okay, 24 5. Okay, else if it's greater than okay. So alright, so 25 is not greater than 30. That's why we go to else return 25 plus 25 plus 3, 28 28. Okay, 28 plus 25, it means let me check. 25 plus okay, we check. So we have 25 plus, and then 28. So it's gonna be 53 fun A. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have 25, but then here we call again function. So 25 plus it means 28. So this one 28. 28 is A 28. No. So 28 plus 28 plus 31. Yeah, 31. So, and then we go again. Here is 31 is greater than why is it 56? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, first iteration we have 25 plus plus this one will be fun 28. In here 28, we go to iteration again, then it will be like 3 plus 31. 3 plus fun 31. And as in this 31, we know that 31 is greater than, so we'll return 3. So what will happen is 25 plus 31. Okay, interesting. Turn 3. Okay, that's a Fibonacci exercise. Why is it so difficult? Oh my god, my mind. Let me snip that out so I can learn about this more. Okay, what is that? Following snippet. Okay, that's fine. All right. I think let's continue. Sequence type mutability. So before we start talking about tuples dictionaries, we have introduced two important concepts: sequence types and mutability. A sequence type is a type of a data in Python which is able to store more than one value or less than one. As a sequence may be empty, and this value can be sequentially, hence the name browse element by elements. The for loop is a tool especially designed to iterate through sequence, we can express the definition as a sequence is data which can be scanned by the for loop. Okay, and you have encountered one Python sequence so far, the list. The second notion, mutability, is a property of any Python's data that describes its readiness to be freely changed during program execution. And there are two kinds of Python data. We have mutable, we have mutable and immutable. Mutable can be freely updated at any time. We call it such operation is in situ. In situ in Latin phrase that translates as literally in position. For example, the following instruction modifies the data in situ. So list append, that is a mutable. A tuple is an immutable sequence. Okay, tuple. List is mutable. Tuple is not immutable, so it means tuple is immutable. Alright, remember guys, list is immutable, and which means that data can be freely updated at any time using list.append, and but tuples is immutable, so it means that the data cannot be modified in with the append, some kind of thing. So yeah, one thing to remember. Okay, what is tuple? The first and the clearest distinction between list and tuples is the syntax used to create them. Look at the example. We have tuple 1, 2, 3, 4, tuple 2, 1, 5. There are two tuples, both containing 4 elements. Okay, let's print them. Tuple 1, tuple 2. This is what you see in the console. Okay, it's fine. How to create a tuple? Each empty tuple. Okay. One element tuple. One element tuple. 2. 1 point. So removing the commas won't spoil the program in a syntax sense, but you will get 2 single variable not tuples. Okay. How to use tuple? If you want to get the elements of a tuple in order to read them over, you can use the same convention to which you're accustomed while using list. Take a look at the code in editor. The program should produce following output. Run it and check. Okay, so we have a tuple here, 1, 10, 100, 1000. So we want to print my tuple index 0, tuple index -1, my tuple start from index 1 to the end, my tuple will end in -2. For element in my tuple, print element. So what will happen if I make it bigger? So you see the first one will be so the program will print index number 1, number 0, which means 1, and then -1 will be 1000, and then my tuple from index 1 start finish until the end, so it will be 10, 100, 1000, and then print my tuple so at the end -2, which means -1, -2. So yeah, will be 1 and 10, and then in the end we print in for loop element in my tuple, which means that 1, 10, 100, 1000, and this is how you read a tuple. Okay, next. How to use a tuple continued. Okay, what else can tuples do for you? The len function accepts tuples and returns the number of elements contained inside. Okay, the plus operator can join tuples together. We have shown you this already. The star operator can multiply tuples just like list, and in and not in operators work in the same ways as in list. So the snippet of editor present them all, and the output should look like as always. Okay. 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 My tuple T2. My tuple. Oh, what is it 9? Oh, my tuple is the number thing. Len. Oh, len. I see. Okay. All right. Let's see. So how to use a tuple? Continued. So in this example, we have a tuple. We call it my tuple. And one thing that I want to highlight is that in tuples you can do several things. You can use len or function accept tuples and return the number of elements contained inside. And the other one is you can print like literally the value inside the tuple. And then here the other thing is that print 10 in my tuple. So if we have 10 in my tuple, it will print true. So in and not in, basically it's a boolean function, so we can say true or false. So if 10 is in my tuple, then equal to true. And then let's say if minus 10 is not in my tuple, that is correct and equal to true also. Then if we print this one, it will look something like this. So 9 number of list tuple value, and then true. Okay, that's how you use tuple continued. Okay, then we talk about dictionary. What is dictionary? Yeah, so dictionary is another Python data structure. It's not a sequence type, but can be easily adapted to sequence processing, and it is mutable. Okay, same as list, mutable, but not the same as tuple, which is immutable. Okay. Right, so in Python's world, the word you look for is named a key. The word you get from the dictionary is called value. This means that a dictionary is a set of key value pairs, not each key must be unique. Yeah, because it's a key. Okay, how to make a dictionary? If you want to assign some initial pairs to a dictionary, you should use them as following syntax. Okay, then we have dictionary. Okay, cat, chat, dog, chien, horse. What is chien? Chien. Is it some kind of? Is it an animal? Really? Not sure. Well, phone numbers. Okay, boss Susie. Hello, Susie. Empty dictionary. Print dictionary. Phone numbers and empty dictionaries. Okay. At the end, we will have. Yeah, it's basically the value inside. Yeah. Okay. Okay. how to use a dictionary. If you want to get any value of the values, you have to deliver a valid key value. Print dictionary cat. Okay, let's see. Oh, we go print dictionary cat. Print phone numbers. We need to make sure that the variable name is 100% matching, otherwise it will not. I'm gonna call, let's see, chat Susie, or the value. Understood. So this is how to use a dictionary. First, yeah, let's see, we have a variable dictionary with a value inside, and then I think it's determined by this double dot here. So we call chat, cat is equal to chat, and then another variable is phone numbers. Inside we have boss equal to number, and Susie also the value number, and then we have empty dictionary, and then in the end we want to print, let's say, a specific value for each dictionary, and then we specify it by the key value, something like that. Okay, same as phone numbers. That's clear. How to use dictionary, the keys. Can dictionary be browsed using for loop like lists or tuples? No and yes. No, because dictionary is not a sequence type. The for loop is useless with it. Yes, because there are simple and very effective tools that can adapt any dictionary to the for loop requirements. In other words, building an intermediate link between the dictionary and a temporary second entity. The first of them is a method named keys. Possessed by each dictionary, the method returns iterable object consisting all the keys gathered within dictionary. Okay. Okay, let's say in this example, we have a variable dictionary, and then we have a cat, dog, and horse with the value inside. And then let's say for key in dictionary dot keys, print key, yeah, it's equal to, let's say, dictionary keys. So if we print this, we will have cat equal to chat, dog Chien, horse civil. So I think there's a special function here that we need to remember every time we want to call specific value in dictionary, so to say. So yeah, one thing amongst many things that we need to remember. Okay. Sorted function for key in sorted dictionary keys. Cat, chat, dog, Chien, horse. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'll stop right here. I think yeah, let's call it a day. I think it's been 34 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, I think I progressed this, even though it's little, you know, but it's progressing, which is good, and I like that. I like that progress. Let's see. I think I learned something from here. We learned tuples, and then we also exercise some yeah, question, and then we also answer some questions. Good. So I hope you can gain something from this video. Also, you can learn together with me. If you want to have a if you want to have or prepare to have a PCEP exam. So I hope this one video helpful. If you like this video, make sure to click like. It will be help for me because it will support my channel, or at least if you find this video helpful, I really appreciate if you can click thumbs up. Right, if you have any question, just leave it in the comment and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye, have a good night, bye.